Hello, YouTube. What is up? We are back with another week of new comic book day hauls. I was kind of lazy yesterday, so I didn't record it yesterday, but we're still getting it up today. We are back, guys, with new pickups. Some good stuff, some interesting stuff. Let's just get right into it. Kind of a more close-up view today, esque of the older videos. First up, we got the Ben 10. #1 by Dynamite Comics. This has been advertised as like some kind of like absolute Ben 10. You might have seen it over your timelines. It's low-key getting some traction. But check out all these new, well, not new, but updated alien designs. It's like cannon bolt in the back. Yeah, accelerate, diamond head forearms, heat blast, gray matter, wild vine, stink fly. I think it's water hazard, right? And you got the titular Omnitrix right in the center there. Morphing our MC Ben and all kinds of crazy stuff. I did have a chance to look at the inside. There's tons of ads in this book. I think they know that this is kind of popular. But let me know, did you guys get this one? There was tons of variants in my store when I picked it up. But this is just the A cover because I wanted to get a good look at all the different alien designs right there on the cover. And this one was the best for that. It's a pretty cool pickup. It's cool to see that they're doing like Cartoon Network properties. Maybe we could get like a regular show comic. I know we already got Adventure Time, but maybe more like these absolute styled, like kind of like gritty reboots, but like old cartoons. That could be cool. But yeah. Next up for the indies, we're starting off with the indies, by the way. We got Godzilla #10. If you've been watching these, you know my opinion about this book so far. It's been pretty mid. And you can kind of tell that they want it to be something like big and cool and like sort of a flagship, but I'm really just not biting. I haven't been biting. Well, I have been biting because I've been buying these, right? So, but I buy them so you don't have to. This one, it really is just a mid story. I haven't even taken a look at this story yet, but essentially the main character, the MC, he can turn into like a energy Godzilla, and he hates Godzilla, but Godzilla also hates him. It's kind of confusing. I don't know. And the story's kind of slow. The monster designs are okay, but they're pretty regular kaiju fare. Honestly, I don't know why I've been picking it up so long. Maybe because like I just hope that it's gonna get better, but it doesn't. So, rip Godzilla. That might be the last time I pick up a single issue of the new Kaisei era Godzilla run. Moving on to the Marvel. Wade Wilson Deadpool #4. I've been enjoying this run so far. I didn't really like issue #2. I enjoyed issue #1. Didn't really like #2, but I liked #3. So they're batting 2 out of 3 right now. Wonder if they can do it on the 4th. I feel like they can. The author, I think Benjamin Percy, right? I enjoy his work. Check out this variant cover. It's got all the weapons. The shin guards. I feel like the shin guards are a very important part of like Deadpool that like people miss a lot of the time. Like the shin guards are just kind of badass, bro. Like I don't know. I fuck with the shin guards. Pretty cool variant cover. Let me know, are you picking up this new Deadpool run? Next up from Marvel, we got Fantastic Four, #10. This is a Stormbreakers cover. So, some new upcoming artists. You got the Thing doing a bit of a spacewalk. When all of a sudden, what the fuck is that? I just noticed that actually, like looking at this in the screen, that there's like an alien tentacle trying to grab him, and he's like, huh? This is supposed to be like a Shield cover, so I think he's doing something for Shield in space. Check out the insignia right there on his chest. This was like one of like 3 issues left at my store when I picked it up. So I think a lot of people are reading Fantastic Four, which is low key surprising because it's just like another sort of monthly like issue. But I not that I'm complaining. I'm glad to see Fantastic Four succeed, especially with like all the increased publicity they've gotten in the past couple of years. I think they're a cool team. I think this is a good story. I've been reading it since like it's the same team that did it before the reboot. Since like what is it? One World Under Doom. That's when I started reading Fantastic Four. But it's every week. It's just like a good issue. Like I'm never like, I guess I'll just pick it up. Like every week I'm like, oh, that's a good book, so I'll pick it up because it's a decent read, which is impressive. Unlike some other of our books today. But we'll get there. Mark Spector, Moon Knight. Number 4. I'm a Moon Knight fan, so this is just one of those books I'm probably going to pick up regardless. I think Moon Knight's pretty badass. I like that he's crazy. I think it adds to the character. I don't know how I feel about this new Moon Knight suit that they've got him in, though. Like, that black part is kind of like part of the suit, whereas, like, in the older stories, they kind of just like made it ambiguous. Like he was shrouded in darkness, covered by this bright white cloak. But a pretty cool a pretty cool cover nonetheless. I think this is the A cover. I like Moon Knight. He's crazy. He's a dope fighter. But I wouldn't say that this run is anything to be writing home about. If you're not reading Moon Knight, you're probably alright. You probably don't really care, and you're not really missing out on much. This is like what the 4th time they've rebooted the Moon Knight #1. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I feel like it makes sense with his character because he's schizo, right? So he keeps starting over. But moving on, next up we got the Amazing Spider-Man #28. This is the Magic the Gathering card variant cover, which is pretty cool. There was a couple of them at the shop yesterday, but I only really saw Spider People ones. Like they only really had Spider People ones. If they had like a Hulk one, I probably would have gotten that. If they had an Iron Man one, but they had like Miles Morales. They had like a different version of Spider-Man, and they had this one, which is nice because I was already gonna get this anyways. ASM, like I said, it's just one of those books I pick up. But unlike Fantastic Four, this book is kind of weekly. Mid to bad weekly. And I pick it up just to watch the carnage. Literally, get it? If you've been reading it, you understand why that's a good joke. I wonder if you can use this like comic as a card. You know what I mean? Because it's got the Wizards of the Coast copyright, right? It's got like all the abilities and health counters, and that would be interesting. I'd be interested to see someone like if you can use them as real cards. I'd be interested to see someone get all of them and then use them in like a real game, like Commander or something. You see on like Instagram all these like decks that are just like collab slop, and I think those are so funny actually. But this is a cool cover nonetheless. Let me know, did you get any of the Magic the Gathering covers? Did you get any cool ones? Moving on to the DC. This is a DC week. I know I mentioned it wasn't really a DC week last week, but we got a couple DCs. I think we got the same amount of Marvel that we did DC, but it beats last week. I don't think we got any DC last week. So let's just jump right into it. First up, we got Sonic the Hedgehog X DC crossover. Metal Legion. So this one seems pretty cool. If you read the first one, I read the first one. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty fun. I like Sonic. I like the Justice League. I thought it was fun seeing all their like character mashups. Like, I mean, check it out. Tails Cyborg, Shadow Batman, Sonic the Flash, Silver Green Lantern, Knuckles Superman. Like, what? Come on, dude. But it low-key makes sense. But this is just like a fun story, a fun cover, like fun art, fun writing. It was a fun story overall. So I recommend getting it. I recommend checking out that first like DC Sonic run if you can find it. I think they did like a bunch of reprints the other day. But yeah, so I figured I'd grab this one because I was a fan of the first one. Next up, we got Matt Fraction Batman, number 9. One will fall. Jorge Jimenez sadly off the art in this one, I think, but that doesn't matter too much because we still got the pretty good writing. This is one of the only DCs that DC issue runs that I'm picking up consistently with the issues like Moon Knight or Spider-Man or Fantastic Four. Let me know if there's any other that I'm missing out on. I know lots of people like Batgirl, but I'll probably just wait for the trades in those ones. Let me know if you're reading this new Matt Fraction Batman run. I think it's just the A cover. Are you enjoying it? Is it just par for the course? Do you not care about it? I'm enjoying it. I'm not the biggest Batman fan, but I'm enjoying it. I'd say Superman over Batman. Personally, it's a personal thing. But next up, Absolute Green Lantern, number 14. This one's been pretty good. I feel like I heard this the other day. People say like Absolute Flash, it gets better with every issue. I'd say the same about Absolute Green Lantern. And it's starting to get pretty cool. I mean, check out this cover. I think this is just the A cover, but it's pretty badass. We got Tomar Ray, red light level anomaly. You'd understand what that means if you were reading it. It's getting intense. It's getting pretty cool. The powers are coming in. The mythos is starting to make sense. I recommend catching up if you weren't reading this already, if you weren't like staying consistent. That being said, I would say it is the most slow out of all of them. We're like kind of just only finished up like one storyline, and we're kind of like 14 issues in. We're only starting to get to like the cool shit, so maybe this is one for trades. IDK. I've been reading single issues. I've been enjoying it. And last up for the DC today, Absolute Superman, number 19. Pretty cool variant cover. The hero himself. Guys, this issue of Absolute Superman might actually be goated. This is the issue where we get Absolute Black Adam, and it's low-key gonna be hype. I'm hyped. Check out like the detail on his gauntlets. They're like molten sun. That's so cool. All the Absolute designs are so peak, bro, but Absolute Superman does a really good job at like keeping him Superman and still giving him like a fresh coat of paint. The cape is such a cool innovation that makes so much sense with the character. Let me show you guys this A cover. You see that? He's getting zapped. He's getting zapped by the Black Adam. You can see him there. The lightning bolt. Absolute Black Adam incoming on Absolute Superman number 19, guys. Holy crap. One of his only weaknesses, magic. But we're not done yet, guys. We're not done yet because I did get some other stuff. I got some trades. Transformers, the new... After the Daniel Warren Johnson run, this is number 5. Trade number 5. I already have the 1 through 4. I'm not reading Transformers, but I'm collecting the trades. I don't know when I'm going to get around to it. I think I'm like halfway through trade number 1 of Transformers, the new Transformers, but I'll get around to it eventually, especially because it's so, like, everybody loves it, so I definitely have to. But I saw this. This was like one of the last ones, so I decided to get it. Optimus Prime, fucking badass. Holy shit. Holy shit. Hang on, what? He's literally disemboweling. Is this Soundwave? Yikes, dude. Oh my gosh. That's actually brutal as fuck right there on the cover. Transformers, Robert Kirkman, trade paperback number 5. Let me know, is this one of your favorite series? Are you picking it up? Should I start reading like Void Rivals or something? I don't know. G.I. Joe. I need to get the G.I. Joe trades. I actually do want to read G.I. Joe as well. The new Skybound universe is cool, man. This is pretty cool. And then next up, last but not least, I got this big hardcover Hellboy, 25 years of covers by Mike Mignola and others. So this is just essentially a cover book. Just random covers from over the years. But Mike Mignola is my GOAT, and Hellboy is definitely one of my favorite series. Oh, shit. This is a good page. What the fuck? Hold on. We got the Batman? Nah. That's so badass. And then you got the Santa too. See what I mean, bro? This was an excellent purchase. It was like $35. But check that out, guys. I can't wait to like just flip through this and look at all the covers. This was the last, and yeah, this is the last thing for New Comic Book Day. If I had a pick of the week, I think I'm going to have to give it to Absolute Superman. Very excited for this issue. Really excited to see Absolute Black Adam, what kind of force he's going to be, what side he's going to be on. Is he going to be a good guy? Is he going to be a bad guy? Because, you know, he's an anti-hero, right? He's an anti-hero, apparently. Dwayne Johnson. But, yeah. So I'd give it to Absolute Superman number 19, guys. What is your pick of the week? Who's your favorite artist? Do you have any of these like cover books? Do you think this is cool? I think it's pretty cool. Do you think it's worth? I think it's fucking worth. Full page covers, bro, with no like watermarks of like, you got the DC logo. That's what like Virgin covers are, right? You get them without all the barcodes and stuff. Full page art of all the Hellboy covers without any of the bells and whistles, barcodes. Guys. So badass. Pretty good New Comic Book Day. Sorry for getting it out late. Like I said, I was being lazy, but I still got it out on the day it was supposed to come out. Let me know, like I said, what your favorites are. And with that said, I will see you guys next week.